How to make a hard game even harder or even lighter, everything in one expansion. What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to take a closer look at the expansion for the Lost Expedition called The Fountain of Youth and Other Adventures. So let's get down to the table, let me show you what you get in this expansion and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, let's check out the Fountain of Youth. As always, rulebook that explains each of the 4 modules that you will get in this game and how to incorporate them in the game with the solo rules, with head-to-head rules and everything. So we are just going to quickly go through modules and we'll talk in the details a little bit later. So first module is these 3 companions. As you can see, they bring you some new stuff, like this one for example does not bring anything new, but she can have 5 health because she's really like strong. And then you have this Indian guy that has all 3 expertise, and you have this Rinted dog that will cancel some cards, and you will add this to your existing explorers, so that's really cool. Then we have the Fountain expansion. The Fountain expansion is basically just a bunch of cards that are really nasty, and you will have like lots of trouble. Like for example, this card says either lose 3 food or get killed, kill one of your explorers, and 3 food in this game is a lot. So as you can see, these cards are pretty nasty ones, and yeah, pretty nasty cards. The next expedition, the next expansion or module, however you want to say it, is Werebeast. Now Werebeast comes with few more cards, and basically these cards have like a new symbol mark on them, and if one of your explorers receives 2 marks, he will become this Werebeast. He will get the bullet expertise, and he acts like any normal explorer. He's your companion now. You have like a cougar fella companion with you, Black Panther, whatever. And yeah, it's crazy great expansion. So yeah, that's that one. And the last one is the path that you can go on now, but now you have some like as you can see, you will receive food, or you will put some extra cards on the board, or you can set up a camp and heal yourself, or just do nothing on the path. So this path will make your life a little bit easier. You will get some food maybe and some bullets, but you can also lose some food. It will just make your life easier or even heavier than it is already. And that's the last one. So yeah, basically that's everything that comes with the Fountain of Youth expansion. Okay, so that was the Fountain of Youth and Other Adventures. Lots of other adventures. Now, if you follow my channel for some time now, you know that I don't like when expansion brings few different modules to the game and then you have to integrate them in the game and then you have to take them out if you don't want to play with them. But this expansion really did that in such a nice and easy way, so that I don't mind one bit. So this expansion brings 4 different modules. We're going to talk about them individually, but what I want to say is that I really like how they did it, because these modules are really so easy to integrate back in the game or take out if you don't want to play with them. It's just few cards that you need to locate and discard out of the deck, and you are set up to either play with them or not. So that being said, I really like all 4 of these, and this is like a little bit of ranking also while I'm telling you all about them, from favorite to least favorite of these 4 modules. Now the first one, my favorite one, is definitely the companions, those 3 characters that you get. It is awesome because those characters don't need to you can't finish the game if they are the last survivor. So if they die, that's fine. Sounds weird when I say that, but yeah, if they die, it's okay. If one of your original 3 explorers is still alive and reaches the end of the path, you win the game, otherwise you lose. So those companions do bring a little bit of different things with each of them. You can have that guy that has all 3 expertise, but yeah, he has all 3 expertise. That's what he has. You get this dog that can cancel cards, which is really cool, and you have also this like huge buffed girl Vulcana that has no special abilities, but she has 5 health, which is amazing. Having 5 health, everyone else has 3 health, having 5 health on your character can really help out a lot during the expedition itself. So this is the expansion I really like to play with the most, even more so when I'm playing with the new players, because you expand your crew of expeditionists, whatever it's the right pronunciation, and yeah, you expand your crew a little bit, which helps you out with, because this game is pretty hard to win. And yeah, I like this one a lot. The second one, the fountain. The fountain is opposite of the companion. It brings more difficulty to the game, so I like to use them both at the same time, because then you have still equally hard game to go through, but you get some extra stuff, which is awesome. The fountain module of the game brings a lot of new cards. I think 12 or 14, I'm not really sure right now, but these cards are insanely hard. They will reward you greatly, but when they hit you, they will hit you hard. And if you just use that expansion and nothing else, then you are just insane. I don't know if you're like a power player that can win each game of Lost Expedition easily, then you just include the fountain and you have all kinds of new challenges to go through. So yeah, that module is basically just some new cards that will make your life even more miserable in this expedition, even though it was until then, but it's going to get a little bit more miserable. So yeah, I like that expedition in combination with the companions really much. The third one is that modular path that you can walk on, that will reward you or take away from you depending what cards show up. That one I like. It is cool to have like a different path. I like that they included that, but usually there's always a new player around the table and you don't want to overwhelm them with everything. As it is, the game is pretty hard, so I don't use that one a lot. And the last one is the Beast, even though it sounds like super cool, because one of your expeditionists can turn into this beast thing that has a bullet as expertise, which is really important thing. But having these mark cards, it comes with some extra cards that have marks, so you need to mark somebody 2 times and he will turn into Beast, into Black Cougar fella or something, and he will tear everything around himself. Yeah, I like it, but I don't use it that much. First 2 expansions, I mean, if you ask me, like, you need to pick 2 expansions to play with each game, I would probably say Fountain and Companions. But if somebody says, like, we are going to play just 2 of them and it's going to be Beast and Companions, I would say, sure, let's do it, because I adore this game that much. So yeah, even though they are all really great expansions, I like them in this order. If you were interested, I just ordered them for you. I just put them in order for you. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Oh yeah, one negative thing. I have one negative thing about it. And that is that cards from this expansion and for the base game are really different in color and in size. There is a significant difference in size of these cards. These cards are a little bit bigger than the cards in the base game. I'm not sure, maybe I have the old print of the base game. I do have it for some time now. I don't know if the new print cards match with the color and size. I wish I had newer version at my hand so I could compare. I would most definitely get the newer version then, because otherwise you will need to sleeve them, and this is not an option because the box as itself, it's pretty thin. It barely fits all cards in the rulebook. If I sleeved cards, it would be like just, they would not fit. So and if I just make another custom storage, I can sleeve those, but for now that's not an option, so that's a little bit of negative thing. But it's not like that hard, that's not like that big of a problem. You really notice it if you just actively watch for the cards, actively look at the cards and see what the differences are. So you will not, otherwise you will not even notice that. And yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for checking out this channel. Do check out my Patreons. You can support me that way, or just by subscribing. Everything is optional here. Hit the like, hit the dislike, do whatever you want with it's your free will. You can do whatever you want. And do please join me next time when we are going to shut down the internet for good, just because. And until then, pozdrav.